This is what our property's like. It's all steep and ravine-y. That house over there is abandoned. It's not on our property. If you can barely make it out, we have a fence right there. That right there is where the tractor got stuck yesterday. See that? That's the downed oak that I got to figure out how to get. It's hung up. It's gonna be dangerous. It was taken out by this big oak, which also took out that little white oak and a bunch of other little shit all along the way. I'll put this at the beginning of the video. That was a big oak. That's the one that I made the slabs for cutting for the woodsman whack-off. I love these bar scabbard things. That's our crazy nursing home. Me and Irene find what's the best way to maneuver around our property?
By four-wheeler.
Absolutely. We had that Jeep for a little while. It sucked, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean it's fun to go on on actual roads and actual off roads. But when there are no roads, it was not nearly as capable as a four-wheeler. So maybe someday we'll step up to a side-by-side, but I don't know. Anyways. Hey guys, it's the next day. Mr. Somebody, you gave me a great idea. I haven't had time to implement it. I just read it about 15 minutes ago. But anyways, back out here with this old dead tree. Not all of it is good usable firewood, but most of it is. So me and the wife have been picking and choosing. If you saw the video yesterday about the partner chainsaw whenever it quit running, and I said if my partner hadn't fucked up, it was so funny. After I turned the camera off, she's like, did I do something? My Irene, and I was like, oh no, babe, that's the yellow saw, that's a partner. She thought, anyways. So, if you can imagine, I mean, this is pretty awkward. And you know, I'm pretty good, but I'm not no pro. I don't know exactly what to do here, but I've got to cut it up into small enough pieces that I can actually get and move and stuff. So, I got the Poulan 425, super clean. I think that's the coolest little slogan, man. And the big cutter's edge, Jonsered 2171. So hopefully we can get it all blocked up. Oh, chaps. Whenever I get the big saws, I like to use the chaps when I can, because that's a whole lot of chain that could come get you hurt you.
Lots of rot in that tree.
Buried all of it. Right in that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Haha. That right there is going to keep it from rolling for a little bit. Set the camera up right here. Thank you. I need the axe and the wedges. Thank you. That's real good. Yeah, I think I can get it with the tractor and use it for the whack off. Or use it to whack off to. I mean, technically it's what I'm doing. Okay guys, so that piece right there seems to be very good all the way through to the core. So I'm going to use that to whack off to. Yep, I just said it. A lot of nice oak. But this stuff happens all the time on my property, on our property. So I rarely ever do I have to fell any tree. They come down on their own. They get so big. These red oaks, they don't have a deep root system. And I guess that's all there is to it. They don't have a deep root system, and they get so big up top. They got great big crowns, and not to mention they're just simply big. We get a good rain for 4 or 5 days, then it makes the ground too soft, and the trees can't hold themselves up, and so they come down. Whereas the pines, now this one didn't come down. I took this one down because it was dead. And it had a hard lean to it, and whenever I cut it, it barber chaired really bad. But I mean, I was safe, or at least I didn't get hurt. I don't know if I was safe, but anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'm a little bit winded now. All of these, I have to cut them in half. I have to split them in half, maybe even some of them 4 times, or into 4 different pieces. I can't pick them up, or at least whenever I first got this property, I was picking them up. But then I literally almost killed myself because of dehydration and sunstroke, working too hard. And ever since that happened, I was like, you know what? Who am I trying to prove anything to? I'm out here by myself, and so now I cut them right down the middle, and but with a lot of these I'll probably do it twice, because ain't no reason getting hurt. The stuff that I cut up with the Benford Bad Boy in the video where I transformed like He-Man, those rounds, we got 25 sticks, big sticks of firewood for each round. So I don't know how it looks on camera, but the Poulan had a 24-inch bar, and the Jonsered had a 28-inch bar. Now this is one of my smaller oaks that came down. This is not that big. It's probably only about 22 inches in width. I got some of them that are 28, 30 inches in width, or diameter, I should say. So I don't need to be picking up a big round like that. And I hate cutting little short rounds, because then you have little short sticks of firewood. So I like cutting a good 18-inch round, and they're so heavy. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Mr. Somebody, I am definitely going to put your little trick to good use. He told me, instead of using wedges, the plastic wedges, make your own wedges using pallet wood, and that way if your saw hits them, who cares? It's just wood. If you lose one in the woods, who cares? It's just wood. They're cheap. That's a great idea. I can't wait to use it. But I just read it 20 minutes before I came down here, so didn't have a chance to, but I will. That little trick works great.